Hello, I'm Gregory Fedora, and this is the Fedora Files. Today I have a very exciting and interesting guest. His name is Link Holdsworth, and he is an Eagle Scout, but he is also the recipient of the NROTC scholarship with a Marine Corps option. Now, to get that was no easy task, and it's very exciting. He's going to be going on to become a Marine Corps officer by the end of all this. A lot of times we hear that the next generation isn't up to par. The older generation looks at the younger generation and says, what are you guys doing? You're lazy, this, and that. But it's young men like this that give me hope, that say, wow, the next generation, we got some real good stars out there. People that are wanting to lead. This young man is going to volunteer himself to this country through the military. And there's many more kids like that out there, so many. And so I just want you to sit back now and enjoy this awesome interview with Link Holdsworth. All right, today my guest is Link Holdsworth, who has been on before. Thank you for coming back.
You're welcome.
Last time you were on, we talked about how you are an Eagle Scout, but there was something else that you were involved with that we didn't get into, but I wanted to get into now. And to me, it's an extraordinary feat that you've done. And can you explain what your recent scholarship is that you've been awarded for college?
So, I was recently awarded the NROTC Marine Option Scholarship. So basically, it pays full tuition and grants me a stipend per month from the Department of the Navy. So, there's a long application process, and you want me to go in on that?
Well, I mean, like, I did some research on it, and in previous years, I don't know the stats for this year's, but in previous years, like, over 3,000 people applied for it last year, and only, I think, around 300 got the Marine Corps one. I mean, that's a huge feat. Like, I mean, that's 10% basically of the people who do it. Is that right? 10% get it. So you earn an elite status because you're going to go on to become a Marine Corps officer after all this. So how did you even know about this? Because I'd never heard of it until I heard.
Well, I heard of the ROTC scholarship at the beginning of high school, and it was just a matter of, do I want to go into the Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps, Air Force, any one of those branches. So then I did some research. I wanted to go Army, and I was like, I think I'll go Navy. Then Marine Corps popped up. It was like, you know what? Hey, I'll apply for that. Like, I've always loved the Marine Corps. I've wanted to be in the Marines since I was a little kid. So it was almost like a full circle. I came back around end of high school. So I applied, and I got in. I also applied for the Army scholarship, but I was really hoping for that Marine Corps one to come through. And so then I confirmed that I want to do that, and there you go.
So what is the process, though, for the Marine Corps? Because it's not just writing out an application. There's more to it than just, like, filling out, hey, I want to be in the Marines. Like, what was the process of doing that?
Yeah, so I opened my application around November, late November, early December, and you want to get, like, your whole application started probably the junior year summer. Mm-hmm. And then just get that started and squared away. So I submitted my application by January 31st, and I was, I could only be a part of one review board, and that was the February one. If I submitted it prior, I would have had 2 opportunities to be reviewed. Mm-hmm. One in November, and then if I failed that, I would have a second chance in February. So the essay, it's a couple essays. Wait, sorry, no.
That's all right.
It's 2 essays.
Mm-hmm.
is in the application, as well as you are basically recording your entire life in high school, all your extracurriculars, all your grades, all that kind of stuff. The 3 main qualifying factors to the scholarship is aptitude, academics, and physical fitness. So once I submitted the application, I had to go to something called processing day. This is only with the Marine Corps. The Navy doesn't do this. but you go into a Marine Corps recruiting station and they have you run the personal fitness test.
Mm-hmm.
So that comprises of a 3-mile run, as many sit-ups in 2 minutes, and as many pull-ups in no given time. So until you give up.
But they kind of have a standard, though, of how many sit-ups and pull-ups they kind of expect,
Yes.
correct?
The score you want to shoot for is 300. That's a perfect PFT score, basically 18-minute 3-mile, 105 sit-ups, and 20 pull-ups,
Okay.
depending on your age, though.
Okay.
I was able to get a 260 PFT score,
Mm-hmm.
but you want to try to get the 300. That's the goal.
Because that sets you apart.
Yes, like almost every kid who's gotten 300 on processing day is guaranteed the scholarship.
Okay.
So the Marine Corps, their standards for being physically fit is way up there.
So once you got the scholarship, I'm assuming that it's only to go to certain schools, correct? Like not every school.
Well,
can use
every
it at?
school that has an NROTC unit, you can go to under the scholarship.
Well, do they kind of give you, like, tell you where they want you to go, or is it once you can go wherever?
So in the application, you put down 5 schools you really want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
It's like your first choice all the way down to your 5th choice. And they try to get you to go to your first choice school, but sometimes that won't happen, and you'll just go to like your 2nd or 3rd choice.
Okay.
But yeah.
So are you allowed to tell us where you're headed now?
Yes, I was given a scholarship to go to Norwich University, and I'm excited to go. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's in Vermont.
It's
correct?
in Vermont.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
It's a beautiful area.
Yes, that's what I hear. And a little cold, but I hear it's really pretty up there.
Well, you'll be able to do some winter training. Probably.
Yes.
So, once you got all this, you got accepted. Was there any more? What happened after you got accepted? It's done, or was there more you had to do?
There was a little more I had to do. So once I heard back in April that I was awarded the scholarship, and I was stoked about it, then I had to attend something called New Student Indoctrination. Now, NSI is a new program that I believe the first year it came out is 2019. Mm-hmm. And so it's basically a 2-week basic training at RTC Recruit Training Command in Great Lakes, Illinois. And it's almost everything the enlisted go through, but in 2 weeks.
Okay, so it's crunched down.
Yeah, everything's crunched down. It's a whole lot of fun. Mm-hmm. There are 3 iterations, one in June, one in July, and one in August.
So you went to the June one.
I went to the June one. Yeah.
So what are you hoping to go next with this? Like what are you hoping to do in the Marine Corps? I'm
hoping to go into the intelligence MOS. Mm-hmm. And I'll see where that takes me.
Cool.
See, unlike the Navy, when you get the NROTC scholarship and you get sworn in as a midshipman, you can, I don't know, be referred to as a sailor, or like you're in the Navy.
Okay.
The Marine Corps, it's a little different. I'm not exactly a Marine at all. I'm just a little midshipman, designated by the Department of Navy, but on the summer of my junior year, I go to something called OCS, Officer Candidate School. Mm-hmm. And when I pass that, I'll be allowed to call myself a Marine. But until then, I'm just a little midshipman, little student guy. That's
preparing to become.
Yeah.
A Marine.
I'm preparing to become a Marine.
That's very good. I mean, that's exciting. To me, that's a huge honor to you. And obviously, you work really hard for this, and your family's probably super proud. And I'm excited to see where you go from this and what happens next in your life.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, and perhaps after you come back from a year of Norwich, you can come back on and tell us how that was. And tell us your thoughts on being a cadet at Norwich.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right.
That'd be fun.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming back on. I know you're a busy guy, and so I'll let you get back to your life. And thank you. And as always, remember, until next time, stay safe and keep searching.
Check out fedoracrt.com today.